The universe has always been a place of wonder, a vast expanse that stretches beyond the limits of our imagination. It is a canvas painted with the colors of stars, galaxies, and the infinite mysteries that lie in the spaces between. For centuries, humanity has gazed at the night sky, asking questions that seem to defy answers. What is out there? How did it all begin? And perhaps the most profound question of all, is there anything beyond the universe? This question, as old as time itself, has captivated the minds of philosophers, scientists, and dreamers alike. And today, we stand at the edge of human understanding, peering into the unknown, guided by the brilliance of modern physics and the relentless curiosity of those who dare to ask the impossible. To even begin to approach this question, we must first understand the universe as we know it. The universe is everything, every star, every planet, every atom, every particle of light. It is the sum total of all existence, a cosmic tapestry woven from the threads of space and time. But what lies beyond it? Is there an edge, a boundary, a wall that marks the end of everything, or does the universe stretch on forever? An infinite expanse that defies comprehension. These are not just questions for scientists. They are questions that touch the very core of what it means to be human. They are questions that challenge our understanding of reality itself. Let us start with what we know. The universe began approximately 13.8 billion years ago in an event we call the Big Bang. At that moment, all the energy, all the matter, all the forces that govern existence were compressed into an infinitesimally small point. And then, in a flash of unimaginable power, the universe exploded into being. Space expanded, time began, and the cosmos as we know it was born. But here's the thing. The Big Bang wasn't an explosion in space. It was an explosion of space. It created space itself, and with it, the fabric of reality. So when we ask what lies beyond the universe, we are asking what lies beyond space and time. And that is where things get truly fascinating. One possibility is that the universe is finite, but unbounded. Imagine the surface of a balloon. As you blow air into it, the surface expands. But no matter how far you travel along that surface, you will never find an edge. The universe could be like that, a vast expanding fabric with no boundary, no edge, no outside. In this scenario, asking what lies beyond the universe is like asking what lies north of the North Pole. It's a question that doesn't make sense within the framework of our understanding. But this doesn't mean the question is meaningless. It simply means we need to think differently. Another possibility is that our universe is just one of many. This idea, known as the multiverse theory, suggests that there are countless other universes, each with its own laws of physics, its own dimensions, its own version of reality. These universes could be floating in a higher dimensional space, like bubbles in a cosmic foam. Some might be similar to ours, with stars and planets and life. Others might be utterly alien, governed by forces we can't even imagine. If this is true, then what lies beyond our universe is not emptiness, but an infinite sea of other universes, each a world unto itself. But how can we even begin to test such ideas? How can we explore the boundaries of existence when we are confined to our tiny corner of the cosmos? This is where the power of theoretical physics comes into play. Through mathematics and imagination, physicists have been able to construct models of the universe that push the limits of what we thought was possible. One of the most promising of these models is string theory. String theory suggests that the fundamental building blocks of the universe are not particles, but tiny vibrating strings of energy. These strings can vibrate in different ways, giving rise to the particles and forces that make up reality. But here's the kicker. String theory requires more than the three dimensions of space and one dimension of time that we are familiar with. It suggests that there are additional dimensions, hidden from our view, curled up so tightly that we can't perceive them. If string theory is correct, then the universe is far more complex and mysterious than we ever imagined. It opens up the possibility of higher dimensions, of parallel worlds, of realities that exist just beyond our reach. And it raises the tantalizing question, could these higher dimensions be the key to understanding what lies beyond our universe? Could they be the gateway to other realms, other realities, other possibilities? But let's not stop there. Let's push the boundaries even further. What if the universe is not just a physical construct, but a mental one? What if reality itself is a projection of consciousness, a dream dreamed by some vast, cosmic mind? This idea, while seemingly far-fetched, has been explored by philosophers and mystics for centuries, and in recent years, it has found its way into the realm of theoretical physics. Some scientists have suggested that consciousness might play a fundamental role in the fabric of reality, that the universe itself might be a kind of hologram, a projection of information encoded on some distant boundary. If this is true, then what lies beyond the universe might not be a place, but a state of mind, a higher level of consciousness that transcends space and time. Of course, these ideas are speculative, and they push the boundaries of what we can know. But that is the beauty of science. It is not just a collection of facts, it is a journey, a quest for understanding that takes us to the very edge of the unknown. And at the heart of this quest is a simple yet profound question. What lies beyond the universe? Is it other universes, higher dimensions, or something beyond our comprehension? Or is the question itself a reflection of our limited perspective, a reminder that there are mysteries that may forever lie beyond our grasp? As we ponder these questions, we are reminded of the words of the great physicist Richard Feynman, who once said, "I would rather have questions that can't be answered than answers that can't be questioned." The question of what lies beyond the universe is one of those questions. It is a question that challenges us to think bigger, to dream bigger, to imagine the unimaginable. And in doing so, it reminds us of the boundless potential of the human mind and the infinite wonder of the cosmos. The story of the universe is not just a tale of stars and galaxies, it is a story of us. It is a story of how we, tiny beings on a pale blue dot, have dared to look up at the heavens and ask the deepest questions. It is a story of how we have used the power of our minds to unravel the secrets of the cosmos, to peer into the heart of atoms, and to glimpse the very fabric of reality. And as we stand on the precipice of the unknown, we are reminded that the universe is not just something out there, it is something within us. It is a reflection of our curiosity, our creativity, and our unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Consider this. Every atom in your body was forged in the heart of a star. The carbon in your cells, the oxygen in your lungs, the iron in your blood, all of it was created in the nuclear furnaces of ancient stars that lived and died billions of years ago. When you look up at the night sky, you are not just looking at the universe, you are looking at your origins. You are stardust, made conscious, gazing back at the cosmos and wondering, what else is out there? This connection Between the microcosm of our existence and the macrocosm of the universe is one of the most profound truths of science. It tells us that we are not separate from the universe. We are the universe, thinking about itself. And yet, for all that we have learned, the universe remains a place of infinite mystery. Take dark matter, for example. We know it exists because we can see its gravitational effects on galaxies and galaxy clusters. But we cannot see it, touch it, or detect it directly. It is a ghostly presence, a shadow that hints at a reality we do not yet understand. And then there is dark energy, the mysterious force that is causing the universe to expand at an accelerating rate. Together, dark matter and dark energy make up 95% of the universe. The stars, the planets, the galaxies, everything we can see and touch is just a tiny fraction of what is out there. The rest is a mystery, a puzzle waiting to be solved. But perhaps the greatest mystery of all is the nature of existence itself. Why is there something rather than nothing? Why does the universe exist at all? These are questions that science cannot yet answer, but they are questions that drive us forward. They remind us that the universe is not just a collection of objects, it is a question, a riddle, a challenge to our understanding. And as we continue to explore, to experiment, and to dream, we are drawn ever closer to the heart of that mystery. Imagine for a moment that we are like explorers standing on the shore of an infinite ocean. The waves lap at our feet, and the horizon stretches out before us, vast and unknowable. We build ships of science and technology, and we set sail into the unknown, driven by the hope of discovery. Somewhere out there, beyond the horizon, lies the answer to the question, what lies beyond the universe? And as we sail, we are filled with a sense of awe and wonder, knowing that the journey itself is as important as the destination. This journey is not just for scientists, it is for all of us. It is a journey that invites us to dream, to imagine, to push the boundaries of what we think is possible. It is a journey that reminds us of the power of the human spirit, of our ability to reach for the stars and to touch the infinite. And it is a journey that challenges us to think beyond ourselves, to see the universe not as a cold, empty void, but as a place of infinite possibility, a place where the impossible becomes possible. As we continue to explore, to question, and to dream, we are writing the next chapter of that story. And who knows what wonders await us in the pages yet to come. The universe is vast, and our journey has only just begun, so let us keep asking, keep exploring, and keep dreaming. Because in the end, the universe is not just something out there, it is something within us. And the story of the universe is the story of us. Let us take a moment to reflect on the sheer scale of the universe, a scale so vast that it defies human comprehension. Our home, the Earth, is but a speck in the grand cosmic arena. The Sun, which seems so dominant in our sky, is just one of hundreds of billions of stars in the Milky Way galaxy. And the Milky Way itself, it is but one of perhaps 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. Each galaxy, a swirling island of stars, planets, and cosmic dust, is separated by distances so immense that light itself takes millions or even billions of years to traverse them. And yet, even this unfathomable expanse, the observable universe, is just a fraction of what may exist beyond. The universe, as we know it, may be infinite. But if it is, what does that mean for us? What does it mean for our understanding of existence? The concept of infinity is one that has puzzled philosophers, mathematicians, and scientists for centuries. It is a concept that seems to exist just beyond the reach of our intuition. We can describe it mathematically, but to truly grasp it, to feel it in our bones, is another matter entirely. If the universe is infinite, then it means that somewhere out there, in the vast cosmic ocean, there are infinite possibilities. There could be infinite versions of Earth, infinite versions of you and me, living out infinite variations of our lives. There could be worlds where history unfolded differently, where the laws of physics are subtly altered, where life took a completely different path. The idea is both exhilarating and humbling. It reminds us that no matter how much we learn, there will always be more to discover, more to explore, more to wonder about. But infinity is not the only possibility. Some theories suggest that the universe may be finite, but unbounded, like the surface of a sphere. If you were to travel in a straight line for long enough, you might eventually return to your starting point, having circumnavigated the cosmos. This idea, while mind-bending, offers a kind of cosmic symmetry, a sense of closure that infinity does not. It suggests that the universe is a self-contained system, a closed loop of space and time. But even in this scenario, the question remains: what lies beyond the boundary of this finite universe? Is there something outside of it, or is outside a concept that simply doesn't apply? These questions lead us to the edge of human understanding, to the frontier where science meets philosophy, where knowledge meets mystery. They remind us that the universe is not just a physical construct, it is a conceptual one. It is a framework within which we attempt to make sense of existence, to find patterns and meaning in the chaos. And yet the more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. The universe is not just a puzzle to be solved, it is a mystery to be embraced. Consider for a moment the concept of time. We experience time as a linear progression, a river flowing from the past to the future. But in the realm of physics, time is far more fluid. Einstein's theory of relativity tells us that time can stretch and warp, that it is intertwined with space in a four-dimensional fabric known as space-time. Near a black hole, time slows to a crawl. At the speed of light, it ceases to exist altogether. And at the moment of the Big Bang, time itself began. But if time had a beginning, could it also have an end? And if so, what lies beyond the end of time? These are questions that challenge our very understanding of reality, questions that push us to think beyond the limits of our experience. And then there is the question of consciousness. What is it, and why does it exist? Is it a product of the physical universe, a phenomenon that emerges from the complex interactions of atoms and molecules? Or is it something more fundamental, a force that exists independently of matter and energy? Some scientists and philosophers have suggested that consciousness might be a fundamental property of the universe, like space and time. If this is true, then it raises the possibility that the universe itself is conscious, that it is aware of its own existence. This idea, while speculative, opens up a whole new realm of possibilities. It suggests that the universe is not just a collection of objects, but a living, thinking entity, a cosmic mind contemplating itself. As we ponder these questions, we are reminded of the words of the poet Rainer Maria Rilke, who wrote, "Be patient toward all that is unsolved in your heart, and try to love the questions themselves." The question of what lies beyond the universe is one of those questions. It is a question that may never be fully answered, but it is a question that inspires us to keep searching, to keep exploring, to keep dreaming. It is a question that reminds us of the infinite potential of the human mind, and of the infinite wonder of the cosmos. As we continue to explore, to question, and to dream, we are writing the next chapter of that story. And who knows what wonders await us in the pages yet to come. The universe is vast, and our journey has only just begun. So let us keep asking, keep exploring, and keep dreaming. Because in the end, the universe is not just something out there, it is something within us. And the story of the universe is the story of us. The universe is not just a vast expanse of stars, galaxies, and cosmic dust. It is a mirror. It reflects back to us the deepest questions of our existence, the very essence of who we are and why we are here. When we look up at the night sky, we are not just observing the cosmos, we are gazing into the depths of our own souls. Every star, every planet, every flicker of light is a reminder of our place in this grand, incomprehensible tapestry. We are stardust, born from the ashes of ancient supernovas, forged in the crucibles of dying stars. We are the universe, conscious and alive, asking itself, what am I? What is my purpose? What lies beyond the horizon of my understanding? This journey to understand the cosmos is not just a scientific endeavor, it is a deeply emotional and spiritual one. It is a journey that touches the very core of our humanity. When we ask, is there anything beyond the universe? We are not just seeking answers about the nature of reality, we are seeking answers about ourselves. We are searching for meaning in a universe that often seems indifferent to our existence. We are searching for connection in a cosmos that stretches beyond the limits of our imagination. And in that search, we find something extraordinary, the realization that we are not alone. We are part of something infinitely larger than ourselves, something beautiful, something mysterious, something eternal. Think about this. Every atom in your body, every thought in your mind, every beat of your heart is connected to the universe in ways we are only beginning to understand. The carbon in your cells, the oxygen in your lungs, the iron in your blood, all of it was created in the hearts of stars that lived and died billions of years ago. When you look up at the night sky, you're not just looking at the universe. You are looking at your own origins. You are the universe, looking back at itself, marveling at its own existence. This connection is not just scientific, it is profoundly emotional. It is a reminder that we are not separate from the cosmos. We are the cosmos, alive and aware, capable of love, wonder, and awe. And yet, for all that we have learned, the universe remains a place of infinite mystery. Dark matter, dark energy, the nature of time, the origin of consciousness. These are not just scientific puzzles. They are existential questions that challenge our understanding of reality. They remind us that no matter how much we learn, there will always be more to discover, more to explore, more to wonder about. The universe is not just a collection of facts. It is a story, a poem, a song, and we are the storytellers, the poets, the singers. We are the ones who give meaning to the cosmos, who find beauty in the chaos, who turn the unknown into the known. But let us not forget the emotional weight of this journey. To ask what lies beyond the universe is to confront the limits of our understanding, to stand at the edge of the unknown and peer into the abyss. It is to feel the full weight of our insignificance, and yet, at the same time, to feel the full power of our potential. We are small, yes, but we are also capable of greatness. We are capable of asking questions that have no answers, of dreaming dreams that have no limits, of reaching for the stars and touching the infinite. This is the paradox of our existence. We are both insignificant and extraordinary, both finite and infinite, both mortal and eternal. And so, as we continue to explore the cosmos, let us not forget the emotional dimension of this journey. Let us remember that the universe is not just a place of stars and galaxies. It is a place of wonder, of beauty, of mystery. It is a place that inspires us to dream, to hope, to love. It is a place that reminds us of our connection to something greater than ourselves, something that transcends time and space, something that is eternal. As we continue to explore, to question, and to dream, we are writing the next chapter of that story. And who knows what wonders await us in the pages yet to come. The universe is vast, and our journey has only just begun. So let us keep asking, keep exploring, and keep dreaming. Because in the end, the universe is not just something out there, it is something within us. And the story of the universe is the story of us. Let us pause for a moment and consider the sheer audacity of our existence. Here we are, on a tiny planet, orbiting an average star in an unremarkable galaxy, daring to ask questions about the very fabric of reality. We are creatures of finite lives, bound by the constraints of time and space, and yet we reach for the infinite. We look at the stars and ask, what lies beyond? We look at the darkness between galaxies and wonder, is there something more? This act of questioning, of seeking, of yearning for understanding is one of the most profound expressions of what it means to be human. It is a testament to our courage, our curiosity, and our unyielding desire to know the unknowable. Think about the enormity of what we are trying to comprehend. The universe is not just vast, it is incomprehensibly vast. It is a place where distances are measured in light years, where time stretches back billions of years, where the very laws of physics seem to bend and warp in ways that defy our intuition. And yet, despite all of this, we persist. We build telescopes that can peer into the farthest reaches of space. We construct particle accelerators that can recreate the conditions of the early universe. We send probes to the edges of our solar system and beyond. We do all of this because we are driven by a deep, unshakable need to understand. We are driven by the belief that no matter how vast the universe is, no matter how mysterious it may seem, it is not beyond our reach. But this journey is not just about science. It is about something deeper. It is about the human spirit. It is about our ability to dream, to imagine, to hope. When we ask what lies beyond the universe, we are not just asking a scientific question, we are asking a philosophical one. We are asking about the nature of existence, about the meaning of life, about the possibility of something greater than ourselves. These are questions that have no easy answers, but they are questions that resonate with the very core of our being. They are questions that remind us of our humanity, of our fragility, of our strength. And then there is the emotional weight of this journey. To ask what lies beyond the universe is to confront the limits of our understanding, to stand at the edge of the unknown and peer into the abyss. It is to feel the full weight of our insignificance and yet, at the same time, to feel the full power of our potential. We are small, yes, but we are also capable of greatness. We are capable of asking questions that have no answers, of dreaming dreams that have no limits, of reaching for the stars and touching the infinite. This is the paradox of our existence. We are both insignificant and extraordinary, both finite and infinite, both mortal and eternal. Consider the possibility that the universe is not just a physical construct, but a mental one. What if reality itself is a projection of consciousness, a dream dreamed by some vast cosmic